What's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can do to all of your Redbubble listings in order to get more sales. So these 3 tips I have been going through all of my old listings, and especially the ones starting with the higher favorites that you know people already like, and making these 3 adjustments to them to get more sales. So hope you guys enjoy the new higher quality video, filming this on my iPhone, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll get right into these 3 tips here. Alright, so now we're in here in my computer, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So if you don't know already, click on your little account and go to Manage Portfolio, and this is where you can edit your existing works in your portfolio. So I'm going to come find one of my designs that I found earlier that needs editing, and I've been going through and editing almost every single one of my designs. I have over 100, and I've started with the ones with the most favorites. So coming down to one of my designs here, I'm just going to click this toggle button and click edit, and it'll take me to basically the same page as where you set them up. So obviously the first thing, this isn't the first tip, but make sure that some of your older posts and listings have tags that are relevant, and around 10-12 tags. So my tags are looking good here, but the first thing I wanted to mention is if we scroll all the way to the bottom, this is a setting that I missed on most of my original listings and honestly just found out about recently. So this is where you can make a default product in your shop. So when people are looking through your shop, they see some designs they like, they want to check out your other things, you can make this show up as the default, and it can literally show up as any of these things, and a lot of them don't look good on your designs or just aren't as high of profit margin as other things. So some of the things I would recommend on here is t-shirts and masks, because those seem to be the top sellers right now, especially masks. And masks can get you like $3 in profit depending on where you have your margins. Mine are about $3 profit, and my shirts are about $5.5 profit. So those are pretty good settings for me, and most of my designs look good on either a mask or a t-shirt, so that's what I've been going with. But I know a lot of people design um, for like the prints, which have good margins, so you could do a framed print if a lot of your pictures are more like things that people would hang up on the wall, or tapestries also have really good margins, and a lot of people buy tapestries as well. I don't know if I've actually had any tapestry sales on Redbubble, but I've heard that is a big common thing people are selling. So those are what I would recommend. For me, I would mostly do masks and t-shirts because I do more like logo designs and things like that. But I've also started getting into patterns, which could be cool to test on a default tapestry or a print. So let's look at this design here and see the things that it's printed on, and kind of see which it would look good on. So the t-shirt on black actually looks pretty cool with this galaxy background, so it could be cool for a t-shirt. It could actually be cool as a print. Someone could hang that up as like a poster or something. This one actually looks good on most things, but for me, what's been selling is masks and t-shirts, so I'm going to go ahead and just default this to a mask, especially in these current times. And so the next thing you'll notice is some of these old listings, for whatever reason, Redbubble adds new products or makes different settings on them. So some of your old ones have things disabled, which I'm almost 100% sure I had these products enabled. So that's tip 2, is to go back through your old listings, make sure everything is still enabled in order for you to get those sales. Like the standard t-shirt is not enabled on here for me, which is crazy. So I'm going to want to enable that. And then just a little side tip is, you see it only enables 9 out of 12. So you can actually enable this for kids clothes, and you have to manually check that, which is pretty annoying, but that's a nice tip. And then this looks good on a black shirt, so I'm going to go ahead and default it to black as well. And then I'm just going to go through here and enable, like stickers weren't enabled at all. So just go enable everything. And to kind of counteract the default is that people aren't only going to see your designs on a t-shirt or a mask if you set that as your default. If they are searching for a Galaxy water bottle, then that will show up for them. It's just the default on your store, and I'll show you guys some examples of why that is important here in a second. So now that I got them all enabled, see if I can fit this all in the jigsaw. I also didn't follow my own upload recommendation, which is to upload files that are at least 9,000 pixels wide, so it covers everything. So you can see like the jigsaw puzzle wasn't covered. I just duplicated it, and I think I noticed one other thing wasn't fully covered. But if you upload files that size, it should cover everything automatically for you. And then make sure, especially these advanced products, I know like duffel bags, backpacks, and socks, sorry, not socks, aprons and jigsaw puzzles. If you uploaded some designs even just a month ago, probably all of those aren't checked. So it's definitely helpful to go back and make sure all those are checked, because I have got a sale or two on some of these newer items. Alright, so then you can just go and save that, and it'll just add those updates to your store like a normal upload. So I'm going to show you guys why I think this is important. So this is a store I came across that has really cool designs. This person is some kind of artist that draws a lot of products with just kind of like this thin pen outline, which looks really cool. And the thing about it is it looks really cool on like print boards and maybe t-shirts, but probably not on a mask, or I'll show you a few other examples of things that don't look too good as the default. So I'm guessing this person, at least at first, hadn't gone through and selected a default product, because you can see it looks really cool like on a poster or a print hanging up on a wall, but then you get it like on a t-shirt and you can barely see it, especially if someone is scrolling through. You don't really want that as the default. So some other examples would be like on this one, you can't exactly tell what it is. Same with on a mask, it's hard to tell kind of what this design is, and you wouldn't really want that on a mask. No one could really tell what it is unless they were like 5 feet from you. And then here you have it on a tote bag, and kind of with the beige background, you can't even see what it is. So if I were to recommend for this person, I would put all of their designs on like a print or a canvas board. I think looks really cool. And I know those have pretty good margins, maybe like a tapestry, and I think that this store would just look a lot better, because some people might really like this work and then come across it and see it on a mask and not buy it, versus rather if it was on a print or something, which I'm guessing they're selling mostly prints and tapestries and things of that nature, they would be more inclined to buy looking through your store at your designs than if your designs are on things that are not going to really appeal to them. So I'll show you guys some good examples now of stores that have their designs on a lot of things that make sense. So this person obviously designed a lot of these primarily for stickers. So you get a lot of stickers in one package, which is cool. For this person, I would recommend actually increasing their margins, because especially on these you get like 8 stickers for the price of one, so they could be selling these for a lot more, I would imagine. But definitely cool. What they did is putting them on on stickers, which looks really good. And then even it looks cool on phone cases as well. But this person did a really good job of setting their default to either phone case or stickers for these kind of designs. But then if you scroll down, you can see some of these they started probably didn't set the default. So this one is on a hardcover notebook, and it's kind of like something that you would probably put as a sticker. It's like a joke thing that would be better suited for a sticker. And same with this, I'm not exactly sure. It's like a surfboard, but acrylic rock is a pretty just random product. And then lastly, so this person did a great job of catering their designs to some products. So you can see a lot of stickers, but then things that could look good on t-shirts or sweatshirts. They definitely made sure to make those the default, and you don't see really any weird products popping up here that don't really make sense for the design. So I think it makes a big difference. And for this person who kind of has a lot of random designs, just pick the product that you think looks the best that you're going to sell. But honestly, I would recommend for even something like this that could look cool as a sticker, it also could look good as a t-shirt or something like that. And I would just recommend making your defaults the higher margin percent items if they look good on multiple things. But you can definitely see some of these stickers. Like this was definitely meant to be a sticker and not really anything else. So it was good that I saw them defaulting that. So that can really help you get a lot of sales if some of your designs have caught people's eyes and they're checking out everything else on your store. So lastly on my store, an update I made recently was having collections. So if someone does see something they like and ends up going to your store and checking out your other designs, especially if I have over 100 designs, it's going to make sense for them to look through collections. So say they saw some of my NBA logos and wanted to check all those out in one place, they can do that right here, or go for some the cool patterns I've been uploading or other random logo design. And then I've uploaded a lot of kind of animal designs as well. So definitely recommend checking out collections and adding your products to collections. And that's also super easy to do. If you go to account settings, and then you can click shop settings and manage your collections, and that's where you can add new collections and actually add products to those collections and get them up on your store. So I hope you guys enjoyed these tips from Redbubble. Try them out. I think they'll make a huge difference, and you guys will start getting more sales or seeing some sales if you haven't had any at all. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe for more content around Redbubble and other sources of my passive income. And I'll see you guys in the next one.